Before we get into this episode, we want to remind you that we've still got some tickets left for our tour in May.
We shall be starting in Belfast, making our way around the country, ending up in London for some very lovely shows. So make sure you go to theuselesshotline.com or just click the link in the description to get some tickets.
And keep your eye out for some special guest announcements for the London shows. Ooh. Hello, I'm Max Balegde.
And I am Gregory Clarke Mondo.
Oh.
That's actually my full name. Yeah.
Do you know people always ask me, they're like, is Max, what's Max short for? And I'm like, it's just Max.
He's just got little legs.
Right, carry on.
And welcome to the Useless Hotline. TikTok wasn't working out for us, so we decided to set up a business.
We did, and the Useless Hotline is a place where we help you with our queries, with your queries even, no matter how weird, disgusting, or embarrassing they are.
But it's just us this week.
It is just us. It is.
You reminded them when I went. Actually, I reminded me then when I went. You know, American auctioneers.
Yes.
Where they go. One came up on my view page the other day, talking through what they're actually saying. It's like $1 one going once, $2 two going once, $3 free going once, $4, and they add bidder in, so that's where the bidder that comes in.
Have you ever seen it?
$1 bidder, $1 bidder, $1 bidder, $2 bidder, $2 $3 bidder.
Have you ever seen it in like the South of America? Not South America, but like the South of America.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no.
Big time.
Yeah. They do like husband calling competitions. And like pig shouting competition where they're like, Mike, your breakfast's ready. And then like that's the competition. I love those. Yeah, the piggy one. Here, piggy. Here, piggy. So entertaining.
I saw a kid screaming one once.
Yes. Yeah, they have like different ones. So much fun. I wish that I was raised. Well, I wish that I could do that.
Yeah.
Just once, or see that, even maybe not.
Why
even
not?
compete.
Just do it as like a Max Balegde event.
I could do
fan
actually,
meetup, but to meet you, they have to.
They have to do that.
Take you on in a pig squealing competition.
Love that. We'll start doing it at the tour. So, guys, on that topic, as an update for our tour, we have now sold out Belfast, and our first London show is also sold out. Woo! So that means out
Get in there!
Yes! That means out of 9 shows,
9.
6 have sold out. So there's only 3 left. First one being Dublin on Tuesday the 7th. There's a very small amount of tickets. Next one being Leeds on Wednesday the 8th. Wednesday the 15th, there's a very small amount of tickets. And then our grand finale show-stopping extravaganza London show on the 18th of May still has some tickets left. So, baby, get them while you can. Link in bio.
As opposed to getting them while you can't. Because guess what, bitch? You won't be able to get them then.
Yes, indeed. I'm so excited now. It's actually getting real because like we've got the special guests sorted for the London tour dates. And we've like got the set kind of sorted. We've got like the plan for the show. I'm just excited.
I am also in the excited realm of imagination.
Yeah, you can tell. Whoa, control yourself. Oh my god, wow. Yeah, move up. Why are you wearing a coat? What's happening? Are you wet? Do I make you wet? Why have you got a jacket on? Are you planning to be somewhere? Is this an inconvenience for you?
I just didn't take it off.
All right, okay. We can see that. Any reasons why?
No, I didn't know we were filming a podcast. Sorry, guys.
Well, I feel like I've not seen you in ages, but it's only been a week.
Yeah.
But I feel like I've not seen you in ages because I went to another country, and it feels like I've been gone for literally like a month.
Yeah.
But I was gone for a day.
Agree.
So, yeah.
You were gone for a day?
I was gone for a day. I went to LA. Well, I went to LA for 2 nights, just one day.
Yeah.
And it was a long way to go, but I had a whale of a time. I had a great time. People were telling me that I should move to LA. But then I was like, it's a bit much to move there. Have you ever been?
No, I've not been, but I've heard
it's an interesting place.
Yeah, I've heard it's got a...
Yeah, I did like it. I think I liked it this time more than I've liked it in the past, but that's because I met fun people. So then I was like, oh, this is why people live in LA, because there's like more opportunities to meet people. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I loved it.
What did you get up to?
I went to, so the reason I was brought out was for this Oscar nominations party with the Hollywood Reporter and
Were you
TikTok.
nominated?
I was. Yes.
Nice.
Biggest cock. Didn't win.
A well-known Oscar category.
Yeah. No, it was really fun. And obviously I was like flown out. So whenever I go to an airport by myself to get on a plane by myself, I literally feel like I'm like on my world tour and I am Taylor Swift. I don't know why. I fantasize in my own head.
She does tend to go on those by herself.
I know, but I don't know.
No team, no crew. Just me, little Taylor.
It just feels so
pop
exciting.
Up on the side of the road somewhere and just... Come on, guys. Let's sing a song together.
I just felt so excited. And then when I got to LA, it was pissing it down. Flash flood warnings. And I was like, this is not the LA I was promised. I literally made a full TikTok having a go at Miley Cyrus for lying to me. Because I was like...
What did Miley Cyrus tell you about
Hopped
LA?
out of plane in LAX with my dream on my cardigan. Welcome to the land of fame excess. Am I going to fit in?
She didn't mention the weather there, though, to be fair.
Hopped in a cab, here I am for the first time. Look to my right, here I see the Hollywood sign. This is all so crazy. The weather is so sunny.
That's a parody now.
No, it's not. That's literally the lyrics.
That's
anyway,
not the lyrics.
That is the lyrics. I was really
Max.
pissed
I'm
off.
a big Miley Cyrus fan.
I was really pissed off. Not really. I just went to bed. And then I woke up and it was sunny. And I was like, whoa, had breakfast.
What a hell of a roller coaster you've already had in this
Oh my
LA
gosh,
trip.
I know. Went and had breakfast.
Yeah.
Because again, I was by myself. I was being such main character energy. Like I really was. I ordered an Uber to this breakfast place in Beverly Hills that I'd like researched.
Bloody hell, I've seen films like this.
And then I go downstairs and I'm like, because I'm in main character energy, I'm just speaking to people. I'm just chatting.
You're not speaking to people.
I'm just speaking to strangers. Like, oh, what are you up to today? And they're like, oh, I'm just going to, and I'd say, oh, I'm just going to this breakfast place. They're like, oh, have you checked? Like, there's a really good rooftop restaurant at this hotel. So me,
do people just think you work there or something?
No, I think they were just like, oh, who's this guy who's
what can I get you today, madam? Would you like any tea with your breakfast?
No, I was living my best life. So then I'm like, do you know what? I've got this Uber on its way. Cancel. Go up to the top floor. Had a rooftop breakfast looking at the Hollywood sign that I never would have had unless I spoke to that person.
Oh, they said that to you?
Yeah.
I thought you went up to them.
I was saying that.
I thought that's why I said what it sounded like you worked there.
I was confused why you said that.
I thought you went up to them and just went, there's a lovely rooftop bar if you want to go check that out.
No,
we've also got
that to me.
Fantastic pool facilities.
No,
these people that you spoke to, were they sat behind the information desk?
No, they were just people. No.
Did they have their name on a little plaque?
No, they didn't. They were just friendly neighborhood people. So then I did that, and then I went, oh, George, I had a meltdown. I had a full-blown meltdown. First of all, in LA, none of the shops open till 10 or 11 a.m. What are we doing? Why are you all sleeping for?
Why you want to go that early anyway?
Are you taking the piss? What? Life starts at easily 8, 9 a.m. I'm talking breakfast cafes not open till 10. Huh?
Okay, that's
mental.
Yeah.
I'm talking an entire mall not open till 10 a.m. So I got to this mall like a Tuesday, Wednesday. It would have been a Wednesday. I got to this mall at 10. I got to this mall at 9 a.m. Had to walk around the block for an hour. Went to Target. Wild. Have you ever been to a Target?
Yeah.
Okay. Mental. Literally mental. Like, walking around, I felt like I was in a movie. The aisles were so big. Went to the medication section.
Nice.
Not to be dark. No wonder there's so many drug issues in America. Because I wanted to eat every single drug that was there. It was in the shiniest, most entertaining packaging. It was in big volumes.
Why were you in the medication section?
Because I was literally just looking for some Vaseline because I had chapped lips, and I ended up buying so many drugs. Like, so many different drugs. I bought this giant tub of ibuprofen.
Nice.
A giant tub.
How many?
In the UK, like, I think there was like 100 in it, just in a jar. In the UK, it's illegal to buy more than 2 packets of ibuprofen at once. Huh? What's going on at this place? My mind is blown. I then get a bit of heartburn.
Yeah.
I see the world's biggest
Gaviscon.
tub. Oh, Gaviscon can get fucked as far as these ones are concerned. These are called Tums. Okay. Never heard of a Tum? You're about to know. Raspberry flavoured. Tropical fruits flavoured. Different types of mint flavoured. In the UK, we've got spearmint, peppermint. These Tums looked at Rennie's and said, "Way."
What is...
Mind blown. These are... I was looking at these going, this is not even... Like, this should not be medication. This could be an ice cream topping. And I would eat every last one of it. Pepto-Bismol. Pepto, get down my throat. Honestly, it looks delicious. I wanted to eat and drink every bit of medication that was there.
Did you not take your carer on this trip with you?
I was very much alone and very much going through it. But then, basically, I get to the mall. I can't recommend enough. Obviously, not encouraging people to just have medication for no reason. But if you, like me, have a bag stocked at any point with like cold and flu tablets, antihistamine, heartburn medication, this is your dream. Target in America, lit. AF.
I don't think...
So
the medication aisle is a reason for people to travel to America, is it?
Yeah.
Not one that 100%. You should be encouraging, anyway.
You could also buy, like, cars there, like mini cars. Do you know the mini, like, children's cars? Bikes. They had a full electronics section. You could buy a washing machine in Target. I'm pretty sure that in some states you can buy a gun in Target. Not saying that that's a good thing. Wild. Loved it. Not the gun, just the drugs. What? That's a sentence I shouldn't be saying.
You've spoken more about the drug section of Target than you have about your trip to LA.
So iconic. Anyway, so then I get to the Beverly Center, which is now open because it's 10 a.m. and everyone's decided to get off their lazy ass and go to work.
If I'm honest, I wasn't aware I was signing up to this level of in-depth.
Oh, you better get ready. Strap your heels on, sir, because this is about to get crazy. I got stopped by the security in Zara and accused of shoplifting.
Excuse me, sir, you can't be shoveling that many drugs into your mouth.
No, they made me empty my bags in front of the entire shop because I had a actual meltdown. I was in this mall between maybe 5 different shops for 4.5 hours, just going back and forth between them all because my outfit didn't arrive for this event in time. And I'm thinking, this is an LA event, it's for the Oscars. Like, what this is going to be crazy. Do I need a suit? Do I need, what do I need? Oh my God, the dress code was cocktail. What does that mean?
It's slightly better than smart casual.
Yeah, but get fucked. Just say, why can't we just be smart casual?
But did you go as a Sex on the Beach?
I went as a porn star martini, baby.
Nice.
No, I was freaking out big time. So I'm trying so many different outfits on.
Moscow Mule, that was right there. Your drug problem.
Yeah. I went to Zara 4 different times. Went into Zara 4 times.
Nice.
Each time tried on like 10 different outfits, then left, then came back, tried on again, then left. So they thought I was stealing, which is fair enough, to be fair. I was very sweaty at this point, very flustered, and I had tried many things on, and I had a bag on me. So they made me empty my bag and checked me, and that was humiliating, to say the least. I then could not find any black shoes anywhere, just plain black shoes in this entire mall that were in size 7 men's. I understand I've got maybe a bit smaller feet than the average man. You know what they say, small feet, massive cock. Carry on, go on.
What time are we at in the day when currently?
This is probably like 11, 12.
There's much else happen in the day.
I ended up spending £1,000 on a pair of shoes. Yeah. I nearly cried. I tried to call my mum, then realised that there's a time difference, so that wasn't going to be okay. They had no shoes anywhere. I could not find. So I had to go into Prada and buy some plain black shoes. And the people in there thought I was being really shifty as well, because I was very uncomfortable and I was trying to act like this is my normal life. Like, yeah, I'll just walk into the Prada shop and buy some shoes. Cool. Trying on all these. I had a humiliating experience when they handed me a shoehorn and I didn't know how to use a shoehorn. So I had to ask them how to use the shoehorn.
Did you say what it is?
Well, they gave it to me. They were like, here's a shoehorn to help you get it on. And I went, thank you so much.
Hey,
and then I was like,
popped in your pocket.
Well, no, I was like, oh. And I went to him, I went, so how do I go about using this? And he was like, oh, that's so cute. And I thought, right, I'm just gonna jump off the balcony. Ended up buying my world's most expensive pair of shoes in the entire world, and was devastated. But then it was looking up. I'd got my outfit. I was happy with it. I got to the event. It's the Oscar nominations party. I'm thinking, who's going to be here? Whoa, this is crazy. Actual, huge celebrities were there, just very candidly. Do you know who Jamila Jamil is?
Nope.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
There are some incredibly large celebrities there. Let me just name for one, for example.
Know her. If you don't know her, I'm actually going to be pissed off at you because she's
Jamila
so
Jamil? I don't think so.
She was literally British icon. I think she used to host T4. Do you remember T4 on the beach back in the day?
No.
You don't know who Jamila Jamil is either. Callum.
Jamila.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, all right, okay, we'll just show on the camera. Hey, guys.
Jamila Jamil.
You do know her. And now she's like an actress and like an activist. No. Anyway, she was there. She's really cool. Chris Appleton and Chriselle Staus walk in.
You're right. This. Why the hell was I not invited? This party sounds stacked.
Oh. They're both very famous. How do you not know? Have you ever heard of the little TV show on Netflix called Selling Sunset? Oh, that one that literally is like the #1 Netflix show in the world. Have you ever heard of that?
I don't think it's the #1 Netflix show in the world.
I think it actually might be. I think at one point it definitely was. It definitely has been.
That's such a Max thing to say.
It definitely has been.
The biggest Netflix show there's ever been.
Are you joking? It's easily top 5. Easily. Guys, in the comments, defend me, please.
I don't. You can't just get let's get actual statistics to defend
you. Do you know what? Go for it. Biggest Netflix shows of all time. Do it. I bet Selling Sunset is on there. And if it's not, I will eat my hat.
Top Netflix shows of all time.
I will eat crow.
Top 10 most popular TV shows on Netflix of all time. Number 1, Wednesday.
That's number 1?
Yeah.
Fairs.
Number 2, Stranger Things.
Okay, yeah.
Season 4.
Yeah.
Number 3, Dahmer, the monster, the Jeffrey Dahmer story.
Okay.
Number 4, Bridgerton.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Selling Sunset there.
Number 5.
Go on.
Queen's Gambit.
Okay. Don't know what that is. Sounds shit.
Number 6, The Night Agent.
Never heard of her.
Number 7, Stranger Things Season 3.
Oh, we're doing it by seasons. Oh, I'm sorry.
Number 8, Bridgerton Season 2.
No, this is bullshit now.
Number 9, Fool Me Once.
No.
10, The Witcher.
This is ridiculous.
Does it go any? It doesn't actually go further than that. But hey, we can go lower than the top 10 if you want.
Guys, comment down below that George. I'm not being funny. George will be like, "You've never heard of R2D2 times 3? He released 10 YouTube videos last year. He's really cool." And I'm like, Selling Sunset, and George is like, "What is that? Oh my god!"
I've heard of Selling Sunset, but I'm just going.
Oh, but there you go then. Why are you acting like you've never heard of it?
I didn't act like I'd never heard of it.
Yeah,
you just said it was the best TV show
take your jacket off. Take your jacket off.
We'll go down to IMDb's version.
Okay.
Number 1, Daredevil.
Love that.
Number 2, Money Heist.
Okay.
Number 3, Narcos.
Brilliant.
Number 4, Top Boy. Number 5,
I know I'm a Top Boy.
Stranger Things.
Love Stranger Things.
Number 6, Godless. Number 7, Dark. Number 8, Our Planet. Number 9, The Fall. Number 10, Afterlife. Number 11, Ozark. Number 12, The OA. Number 13, The Crown. Number 14, Love, Death and Robots. Berlin, The Witcher, Wednesday, Bodyguard, Mindhunter, Chef's Table, Unbelievable, Cobra Kai, Peaky Blinders, Russian Doll, Arrested Development, Love, Beef, When They Say Us, Atypical, Unbreakable, Commission. Do I need to go under level 30? I can.
Keep going.
The Umbrella Academy, Outer Banks, BoJack Horseman, Dear White People, Dead to Me, Babylon Berlin, The Last Kingdom, Bloodlines, Sabura, Noble, Big Mouth, Lilyhammer, Kingdom, Sweet Tooth, Travellers, Black Mirror, Sex Education, You, Derek, The Last Dance, or did you mean maybe when you said top 5, top 50? We could go below top 50 if you want. Black AF, Maniac, On My Block, Queer Eye, Altered Carbon, One Day at a Time, Poor My Agent, Control Z, Daybreaks, Sacred Games, Barbarians, Emily in Paris, Grand Army, Blood of Zeus, The Queen's Gambit, The Liberator, Pieces of Her, Lupin, Bridgerton, Fowler. That's top 70.
Pieces of Her Lupin. What the hell is a Pieces of Her Lupin?
Pieces of Her, Lupin. They're two different things. The Rise of the Empires, The Serpent, Midnight Mass, Squid Game, Maid, Ganglands. Oh, I need to actually sign up to IMDb to find out more. 76, that is.
Do you know what? Take your fucking jacket off, you dumb prick. I hate you.
Was anyone from those top 76 at that party?
They probably were. I was too busy hanging out with Chriselle Staus and talking about how much of a smash hit Selling Sunset is.
All right, anyone else who was there?
Shut up. I hate you.
Who else was at the party?
I'm not speaking anymore. I'm not doing this. That's so ridiculous. How is Selling Sunset? How is Selling Sunset not that high? I'm sorry. Everyone has watched Selling Sunset. This is ridiculous. Anyway, who else was there? Do you know who Brittany Broski is? Tell me you know who Brittany Broski is.
Yeah, I know Brittany Broski.
Right, good. If you didn't know who Brittany Broski is, I was about to smack your cap off you and knock your Invisalign out your foot and throat. I wasn't really about to do that.
I'm well aware you weren't.
No, I met her. Love Brittany Broski.
Yeah.
Love Brittany Broski.
Did she like you?
Yes, I think so. But we were chatting. I hope so. Hi. We were chatting in like a group of 5 of us, and then she goes to me, Max, can we just go and sit down? And I was like, yeah. And we just sat down for like 20 minutes, just me and her, just chatting. And I was having the best time.
She pulled you for a chat?
She pulled me for a chat. She said, babes, I'll pull you for a chat. She actually, oh my God, she actually did. Maybe that's why, maybe because she's such a fan of British culture, maybe she's watched Love Island and she thinks that's just what we do in the UK. Yeah. She's like, can I pull you for a chat? I was like, yeah. And we just sat for like 20 minutes talking about like British things. She's so iconic. I love her. And then, oh my God, whilst I'm just sat here, so I love Brittany Broski. I'm sat here chatting to her.
Yeah.
Someone taps me on my shoulder. I go, who is it? Chris Appleton. If you don't know, if you're a dumb prick like you, George, Chris Appleton is possibly the most famous hairstylist in the world. Kim Kardashian's hairstylist. Do not laugh at Chris Appleton. Chris Appleton, get in the comments and roast him, please. Chris Appleton taps me on the
give me a short back and sides. Please don't, Chris Appleton. Chris, don't. I don't like to get layered that way.
George, honestly, the amount of people that this boy says to me, you've never heard of fucking Peaky Blinder 123 or whatever the fuck these YouTube fuckers are called.
To be fair, I never say you've never heard of.
Yes, you do.
I know.
Yes,
I say someone.
I want people to pull it up on the podcast. The amount of times that he's done this.
How
there was
this
literally
goes.
an entire episode about how you showed me pictures of YouTubers and went, how do you not know this person?
No, that was actually an episode where I said I got YouTubers that I didn't know, that I knew you didn't know, that were well known, and I said, "Who's that?"
What's the difference between that and what I've just said?
Because the difference here is
no.
That's it, Max.
Take your jacket off.
Come on, keep falling back to that one because that one worked the first time.
Take your jacket off.
The difference is, Max, is instead of me saying someone and then going, you don't know them, it's me saying someone in conversation and then you go, who the fuck's that? And then I go, oh, you don't know them. And then you go, why would I know that is? What the fuck? That's
roll
crazy.
Roll the tapes back. That never happens. That is a and also that accent is very offensive. Northern people, let's rise up. That's not okay. Classist.
I mean, I feel
classism at its finest. Let's rise up against that. Comment down below.
Cal, you're there the whole time for all these episodes.
Callum does
mine
not.
Was more correct.
Callum is impartial in this situation. Please do not try to bring Callum into this. He doesn't have a legal representative with him. This is getting dirty. Okay, please, Callum.
So
Callum, don't worry. Callum's crying now.
Okay, so if
Callum's in tears.
If you're calling for,
why are you doing this to Callum?
If you're calling for the audience's,
yes.
And you say the audience's opinion is final, then is that what you're going with?
Do you know what? If they're agreeing with me, absolutely. If they're not, it's rigged. It's rigged against me.
Okay.
It's rigged against me. It is. Anyway, so Chris Appleton taps me on the shoulder.
Yep.
I'm like, what the hell is going on? I'm thinking, is he about to say, excuse me, like, you sat in my seat, can you get up? And then he goes, you're that guy from the UK, aren't you? And I'm like, yeah. Oh my gosh. And he goes, I've seen your haircut videos. Because obviously he's a
we
hairstylist.
were laughing about you in Prada today.
Yeah, probably. And he was so nice. And I was literally like, oh my God. Because he's from the UK as well. And he's like, so nice to see someone like from the UK over here being successful. Oh my gosh. And I was like, I am incredibly successful. Thank you for acknowledging it, Chris. Thank you. And then he goes, do you want to meet my friend, Chriselle? And I go, do I want to meet your friend?
Oh, don't.
Yes,
Chriselle.
I do.
Yes, Chriselle.
Shut up. I love Chriselle. So I was just chatting away to her and I was just having the best time.
I prefer Andrex.
It's Chriselle. That's quite good. Oh, God. I need more gay people in this room. Callum off screen just went, oh, that was actually really good. Like, shut up, Callum. The amount of, the bias in this room. I'm literally looking around this room. I'm seeing fucking prime bottles. So
Max,
two straight men.
Max, do me a favor. Look to your left. There is more teddies in this room than we've ever had people at one time.
Shut up. This is defamatory lies. That was AI. What you just saw was AI. Oh, God. Poor Sim. Right, anyway, for the audio listeners, it's getting wild. So, I'm just chatting away to all these people, living my best life, having the best time. Guess who walks in? Someone that you will know. James Charles.
Who?
When I tell you, James Charles walked into the room, and every single person did the biggest eye roll I've ever seen.
What?
Every literal person, even the people that he was like speaking to, the second that he would leave, they'd be like, "Oh my God, I hate that guy." And I was like, yeah, everyone across the board. Half of me felt bad for him, but then I remembered he's like a literal thing that we can't say on YouTube.
Gay.
Yes, yes. Yeah, do you know what? I'm thoroughly against gay people. No, and I was like, do you know what? Don't feel bad for you. And also I was like, if I was James Charles and I knew all of these things against me, would I be going to this party? No.
Would I still be living my life?
No, I mean, you can live your life. Just like, I wouldn't want to go to like a random like nomination Oscar party. Like, why are you doing that? But I guess, I don't know what goes on inside of his head. But yeah, I thought that was quite entertaining.
Did you speak to him?
I did not, no. I've made like a video about the fact he got a BBL once. And he's the sort of person that I feel like would remember every video that anybody's ever made about him. So I was like, and also he just looked a bit, I don't know, just a bit suspect. Just a bit suspect. I don't know, something weird about him. So no, did not speak to James Charles. But I had a lovely evening.
If you did speak to him, what would you say? I'm James Charles in this scenario.
Okay. I would go, hi, my name's Max.
Hi, I'm James.
I'm 25 years old. Sorry, I know that's a bit old for you. But I'm just coming over to have a chat. How are you?
I'm great. I just got back from
jail.
My court hearing.
Awful. No, awful. So yeah, no, the party was great, and then I ended up having, because I was still jet lagged.
Sex.
No, because I was still jet lagged. Didn't get sleep till like 1:30. Wasn't too crazy. And then woke up at 4:30. Naturally, could not get back to sleep. I was insane, George. Like, genuinely, I got in a taxi to Hollywood Boulevard. Boulevard. Booked myself. Boulevard. FaceTimed every one of my family members to show them the little stars on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Nice.
Booked myself, by myself, on an open-top rooftop bus tour. Then realised I'm going to get heavily sunburned. Went to Target. Bought myself some shades.
Bought myself loads of painkillers to get rid of get rid of the pain.
No, I literally did. Bought myself some painkillers. Bought myself some shades that were like 3-year-old like child sunglasses. Bought myself some sun cream.
I was going to say I was going to get sunburned, so I bought myself some sunglasses.
No, it was like sun creaming myself in the street. I looked mental. I looked fully mental. I'm on this open top bus, talking to myself, filming myself as if no one's there. There's people all around me. I'm loving life. I was young, sexy, wild and free in that moment. I was young, wild and free in that moment. I had the headphones in. They're telling me all the history of Hollywood. I'm loving it. I'm like, whoa, this is so cool. I felt like I was the president of the United States in that moment. I knew so much about American history.
I feel like you don't know that much about American history.
No, not really.
But that made you feel like the president of the United States.
But I know
on an open sort of bus tour in Hollywood Boulevard.
Yeah, true. But I saw like different like strip joints and stuff. It was really cool. And then got off at Rodeo Drive. Yeah. Bear in mind, at this point, I'm wearing North Face joggers that have stains all over them.
Nice.
Did you
enjoy the experience that much?
Yes. My useless clothing blue jumper.
Nice.
Shout out. And my purple Crocs with bright yellow children's sunglasses on.
Why did you choose them?
I don't know. And a bag that I just bought from Target as well that did not go with anything that I was wearing.
You say this like it's like, oh, I had no choice, but these are outfits that you
100%.
put together. And for a fact, when you went, when you went into Target, you didn't go, oh, what goes on my outfit? You went, what will make me look even more insane?
Oh, absolutely. Oh, I looked clapped. I am walking around Rodeo Drive, go into like this coffee shop to get a drink. The queue was massive, so I was like, oh, I'll just leave it. I was like, there's a restaurant next door. Like, it looks quite fancy. I'll go in. They turned me away when I tried to get in. I tried to get a reservation. And at first I was like getting aggy with them, like, why? And then I realized, oh, I look like an actual crackhead off the street.
Yeah.
So that was humbling. And then I was walking around for so long because #fitness legend, still keeping it up. Do you know what, you two? I don't need to. Right, okay, let's talk about it.
Okay.
Let's talk about it.
Well, no, do you want to finish LA? We'll come back.
The LA, I mean, that's pretty much it. I nearly missed my flight because I was walking around for so long.
Yeah.
Just like seeing the sights that I lost track of time, and then I nearly missed my flight. Got back, slept for 9 hours on the plane. 9 hours on a plane. That was quite impressive.
Wow.
So yeah, do you know what? Let's talk about Fitness Legend update.
Yeah, let's.
Well, first of all, we did a poll and everyone agreed with me.
That's incorrect.
That's not incorrect. It was 80% agreed.
What did you? Where did we put the poll?
On the theuselesshotline.com. The Useless Hotline podcast thing.
What, the story?
Yeah.
Who put the story up? Did you put it up?
No, I didn't put it up. The social media person put it up.
How was it worded?
It said, like, do you agree with was this okay or does he fail? Did you not see it?
No, I didn't see it.
80% agreed with me.
Well, I put one up and 80% agreed with...
Oh, right. You put one up on your completely unbiased social media channel.
Well, after someone reposted your story and said...
What do you mean my story?
But did they not repost it and say... You said, do you agree with Max? Was the story that you said?
No, it said this is what's happened. Is this a pass or is he excused or is this a fail?
Should we treat a time zone change as a free pass?
Yes. And everyone said yeah.
And it was 81% yes.
81% yes in favour with Max.
Okay. I would also like to counteract that argument with a fairly simple statement.
Oh, shut up.
Take
your jacket off.
Number one, who was the deal made between us two? Correct. And we came up with the rules ourselves.
I care little to none about your opinion in this state. It's all the audience.
Yeah, but
it's all the podcast audience.
Point hasn't finished yet. Point hasn't finished yet because
I'm listening.
There's a further point to be made that was said off camera that the audience wouldn't have heard of, which is when we were all sat around here and you said, and we were talking about the bets and how you would go about doing it. When you said, "Oh, I've got to go to LA," but then you said, "But I can do this. I get there at this time, so I should be able to do this, or I can go beforehand." And we worked our way around it. Mm-hmm. Why did that not happen?
Well, do you want an explanation? Because I set off to go to the plane, and then when I landed, I think my plane was at like 10 or 11. I think it was at 10. Then it was delayed. So I was at the airport for longer than expected. Then my plan was to sleep on the plane. I took the incredibly strong medication. I did not sleep a wink. I was out of it for the entire plane journey, just basically floating around, not even human. Did not sleep, could not sleep for the life of me. We land. We're then on the track for like an hour and a half. The plane does not move. I then arrive to my hotel. It's now like 10 o'clock at night. I've not slept in over a day. I was beyond exhausted. I passed out and went to sleep. When I went to go to get changed into my gym gear, because the hotel gym closed at 11 p.m. I got there at 10, go up to my room. I'm like meeting loads of people, by the way, like, hi, yeah, my name's Max. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited, blah, blah, blah. And then I finally get up to my room, get changed into my gym gear, fall asleep. Because guess what, George? I was exhausted. Wake up the next morning, first thing I do before I start my day, before I went to the Beverly Center, was go to the hotel gym. So, do you know what? If that's a crime, arrest me.
Sounds like he's just confessed to a murder and then said, but then I did some
Guys,
community service the next morning.
Don't be so picky. This is
picky, Max.
Exercise every day. Not, oh my gosh, you weren't able to exercise that day, so now you fail.
Well, yeah, that's what exercise every day is.
What else could I have done in that moment? What else could I have done?
Not
I want to
falling
hear.
Asleep.
Are you joking? It had been 24 hours where I hadn't had any sleep.
Yep.
I was on literal Max,
drugs.
I was on drugs.
Can I reiterate to you that this is a challenge?
Yeah.
It's not. I haven't set you in easy where you can just go, oh yeah, I forgot to do that today. That's that done.
Do you know what? If that counts as a fail, I put my hands up and say that I failed because that was completely out of my control. Everything was delayed in getting there, and then I was literally on. I was on incredibly strong medication.
Let's go through
and I was
things.
Unwell.
Let's go through things that were in your control then.
Go on. Waiting.
Week one, the 18-minute workout.
Yeah.
Less than 20 minutes. Was that in your control?
When we agreed, I want to roll the tapes back. Did we say 20 minutes of exercise?
No, we did. Well, I initially started. I initially started at 30 plus, and then we dialed it down. Which, by the way,
I don't like the way that this is going.
Which, by the way, people that it's a different challenge. But people doing 75 hard did 2 45-minute workouts in a day. You're struggling to do 20, one single 20-minute workout.
So sorry, athletes do way more than you do in a day. So does that mean you're a failure in life? In my opinion, yeah. But would I tell you that? No.
No, but But they're going.
Me, thank you, Callum. I agree.
No, but the point being they're going from a state of solitude where they don't do a lot of exercise, going into one where they do.
I was in a state of coma. I was in a comatose state.
On the 18-minute body weight workout, were you? Was that...
Actually, during that time, I was actually travelling to Manchester, and my train was delayed there again. Got there, the hotel gym was closed, and then I did a workout. If you actually consider it, so I was actually stretching. Before it,
okay,
and then the YouTube video was 18 minutes long. People in my comments were saying, "Do you know what? If you were to be on a treadmill for like 18 minutes, then you walked like to cool down for 2 minutes, that would still count."
Oh, so what we're doing here
People
is
were like,
it's okay for you to revert to your comments when they're in favour of you, but when I revert to my comments and my polls when they're in favour of me,
I'm so sorry. It's a bit biased to do a poll on your Instagram asking.
I did it to see if my thought process was false, and I haven't then put that.
How is that not a biased way of finding that out?
Because at what point have I given you that poll like as a
just
fact?
Did.
Yeah,
what
because you gave a poll the other way.
Yeah, because it was that was the least biased place to have a poll. It's on our podcast Instagram account, and 81% agreed with me.
And since then, we've explained that off camera you said that you would be able to do it.
Yeah, of course. Things change.
And also,
things changed.
Have said that like we'll accept 18-minute workout. To be fair, like
that one occasion.
We said going forward it can't be, but
yeah,
I think we both agreed it was close enough.
Again,
it was an actual workout.
Yes.
So fine.
Again, so we're going through. So we've chalked off the 18-minute.
Yep, done.
And we've said that counts, but not again.
I'm thirsty because I've been working out so much.
Next day was a 20-minute walk.
Yeah. Next day, after the Brit Awards, you mean?
Yeah.
That was not the next day, by the way. That was after the literal Brit Awards when I was off my tits, living my best life.
Sounds like you're doing things to yourself, and then afterwards
that was out of my control.
And then afterwards saying,
that was out
guys,
of my control.
Looks like I wouldn't have been able to do it anyway.
That was out of my control. You cannot say that me being incredibly intoxicated after going to the Brit Awards in a free box. I repeat, so sorry, George. I know that you grew up, life of luxury, silver spoon in your mouth, everything's free. Oh, your dad probably has his own box in the O2 Arena anyway. You could just go anywhere for free. That's not the case for me. I worked in a chip shop for £3.50 an hour in a small northern town where times were tough, George.
Okay,
so if I am in a box at the Brit Awards and it's free drinks, you best believe I will be partaking.
One response to that: how much did you earn last month?
More than you, bitch.
There we go.
I don't know.
And
do you know what?
Whole silver spoon argument there doesn't work. So after that 20-minute walk, because he can't control himself at a bar, we have a 40-minute walk.
Put your feet down on my table.
I have just done that. So we have a 40-minute walk, which again we have chalked off, but we've said maybe one walk a week or something.
40-minute walk? No, we didn't say one walk a week.
We did.
40-minute walk counts.
Yeah. Afterwards, we said we can't constantly be relying on walks.
Why not? Because what do you do? Do you switch it up every single time, or do you go to the gym every time?
No, but that's different. That is a form.
It's different because you're doing it.
No.
Yeah.
That's just incorrect. You can't just always opt for the lower form of exercise.
Walk not.
Well, it is applicable. But
what if I injure myself and all I can do is walk?
Well, you haven't done that though.
You don't know that. You don't know that.
What if I was paralysed? So all I could do was just do weights on my arm.
I don't have to disclose my medical information to you.
Okay.
In that jacket. Take it off, by the way.
But we did say that walks, if they could be kept to a minimum, that would be ideal because it's then less of a challenge than it was in the first place.
But you know what would be ideal? If you just took me to Disneyland and I didn't have to do the challenge. That would also be ideal. But life isn't ideal, George.
No, it seems like that's the way you want to go about it, isn't it? Without doing the challenge.
Yeah.
Next one that was just week 1, by the way. All those occurred, and then the next one was week 2, where you missed a day.
When? The trip?
Yeah.
Oh, we're not right. We just spoke about that.
We've gone over it, and
we've just gone over it. That doesn't count. Redacted. Redacted.
But these are all key building blocks. In say that on its own, if it was a clean week beforehand, that on its own we'd be like, fair enough, Max. But
redacted.
The fact that that's on top of the last week.
I'm sorry, but if my only downfall was doing an 18-minute workout, then
that wasn't your only downfall.
What was my other downfall? Yeah, that's accepted. So then what's the other downfall?
But yeah, but the amount of times it's the accumulation. So you can't you can't be like, no, but you accepted it last time. You accepted it last time. So this time it's basically free reign. And
take your jacket off before you speak to me like that.
Okay, and then after LA, I think this week you've been to the gym.
I smashed it this week. I literally did it. I've done it so much. I went to the gym yesterday.
Did you post about it?
I think so. Did I not?
I didn't see it.
Oh, I don't think I did.
Well, that was another thing. We said go to the gym and post about it every day.
No, we
have
didn't
to do an
say
exercise
that I needed to
and post about it.
I did go to the gym yesterday.
Prove it.
I think I did post
Where
about
I
it.
stand on this is if you can prove it in another way that you went
Yeah.
to the gym,
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I didn't post every day.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'd like.
But I could show you on my app.
Yeah.
That I've worked out every day.
And you know what, Cal? I believe
don't
you
have that.
because for what 60 of the 66 days, I did see that you went. So far of the
All right,
12,
stalker.
I've not.
Someone's got a crush. Oh my god.
A lot of good points being raised here by Max.
Look.
So Max hasn't recorded the exercise that apparently he did. So far this in the second week of this, we've
It
seen.
says that I've been to the gym once. That's yesterday.
Okay,
So 1 out of 6 days. That's the target that I set myself.
okay, so last week then that means you went to the gym twice. All the others were walks.
What? No, I went once, meaning yesterday. It starts it from every Sunday.
Okay, so last week you went to the gym once and all the rest were walks.
Well, when did I go to the gym? Let's work this out. Last week. Oh, was that yesterday, you mean?
Well, okay, go through your last week then.
Well, I was away, wasn't I? I went to the hotel gym.
Yeah, that was the one gym, yeah.
Yes.
Where the rest
so
walks.
once.
It's not looking good, Brev.
Let me have a look at the
what you're doing at the moment
I don't
is
think they were.
what you
I wasn't walking before. This
yeah,
counts.
but this is the point. We said 20 minutes of exercise as
Wait,
opposed
yes,
to
I
getting
did
your
a walk.
steps in for the day.
When we had Jack and Ash on the podcast, me and Maisie went and did like I think we were gone for like an hour even. That counted. The day before, I actually went to the gym. That was when I interviewed Millie Bobby Brown, which I want to speak about, by the way, but we'll get onto that. And then it was LA. So yeah, had the absolute disaster, to end all disasters on Wednesday. Thursday, went to the gym. Friday, walked around Hollywood for like 4 miles. And then Saturday, which was yesterday?
Nope.
What happened on Saturday?
Well, not much apparently.
Oh, I was flying all day.
Is that another
flew
day that you
back.
didn't do anything?
I'm literally flying to another country.
We missed a second day that you didn't do anything.
No, because when it was Saturday morning for me is when I walked around everywhere, and then I flew, and then because of the time zone, you literally missed it. Wait.
Okay, then,
When
so
you
what's
fly
Friday's
back,
exercise?
Listen, when you fly back, Friday's exercise was
Also Saturdays, was it?
because it was Saturday for me, and then you lose a day when you fly back. You lose a day when you fly back from LA to America to the UK.
I don't know about that,
Time zone
pal.
changes.
I don't know about that, pal.
It is. You lose a day. You lose a day when you fly back because it's an 11.5-hour flight,
I don't know about that, pal.
and there's an 8-hour time difference.
Even if I'm fair, when I was flying, what I considered is a day is from the moment I wake up to go to sleep. So as long as I work out.
Oh, easy then. I did that then. Yeah. Oh, well, on the Friday morning I woke up, and then on the Saturday night I went to sleep. Yeah.
What,
It
so
was
that's
a day for me.
That was 48 hours.
But that was a day for me though.
So hold on, wait.
Friday, I walked.
Leave LA on Friday.
I left at 7. My flight was at 8 p.m.
So what workout did you do between the morning and 8 p.m.?
I went and walked around Hollywood for 4 miles,
So then
and then I landed, and then
flight from LA. And
Yes.
landed in the UK on Saturday at what time?
like 5 o'clock, and just went to bed.
After you landed.
Went to bed.
But you had 9 hours sleep on the flight. You just bragged about it. So after your 9 hours of sleep on the flight, you got home at 5 p.m. and decided
I was
to
on
get more
drugs.
sleep. Max, that is now 2 missed days.
I was flying internationally for both of those days. Can I just have a bit of a break?
You've had a break for the first one. You also had a break when you did less than the 20-minute allotted time. You then went on walks for all the other dates apart from 3, I think it is.
Do you know what? This is just not okay. This is
You're right, this isn't okay, Max.
this is a dictatorship. I want to live in a democracy, guys. If you want to see George pay for me to go to Disneyland, then comment down below. Then comment down below and say that you agree with me.
I'm afraid it's not how it works. What I'd like you to do in the comments down below is just give Max a pep talk. Give Max a pep talk because I am willing,
I'm still doing it.
after all this, I am willing to call it draw a fresh slate. What is it?
Draw a line in the sand.
Draw a line in the sand. We'll call it that. I'm willing to draw a line in the sand if, from now on, every exercise is 20 minutes at least.
Okay.
If you don't do more than 2 walks a week.
No, but sometimes I don't have time to go to the gym.
You do have time. You've got 20 minutes to do. Also, it doesn't have to be go to the gym. You can do a bodyweight workout, like we said.
Also,
Where?
now a walk has to be 40 minutes minimum.
Yeah.
So you have the time to go on a
But
walk.
that's so much easier though but if I'm like here, if I'm in Central all day, sometimes I have like meetings. I don't live in Central London. I can't just get home and then go back.
Right.
So then sometimes if I have like for example, next week I have something from like well early in the morning, and then I have to do an event at night where I won't get back until like midnight, 11 p.m.
What are you doing in the day?
Well, exactly. I have stuff throughout the day. So what I would have been doing is when I've done business calls, I've done them walking around
Okay,
for
so
40 minutes.
that day that you've pointed out, but you're walking.
But that's a lot of days.
So that's
I'm a
not
very,
every
very busy
day.
man.
Look, you can see his face. It's
quite
not
a lot of
every.
days.
You can see in his face. It's not every day.
Listen.
Also, that's why I allotted you 2 days a week.
Listen,
You cannot
I
tell me
enjoy going
that-
to the gym. I love my gym. Sorry, everyone. When I can, I will go to the gym. 100%. I'm going today. Today I'm
Good.
doing this. Then I'm doing something after it. I'm going home. I'm going to the gym. Can't wait.
Good.
If I don't have time, do you know what I mean?
If you don't have time, looks like you're just failing the challenge. Then you need to make time.
Well, that's what I'm trying to do.
Doesn't
But
look
when
like it.
I reiterate, I was flying cross countries,
Yeah.
and that's hard to do.
Yep. You also
So
got
I
back
think we
at
can all
5
agree.
p.m. after having just slept for 9 hours, and then decided instead of to go on even a 20-minute run, which is easy. You say you can go on a 40-minute walk. You can whisper to the mic what you like, Max.
Yeah.
You instead of going on a 20-minute run, you went to
I was
sleep.
exhausted.
You had a
absolutely
9
exhausted.
hours sleep on the
That's
plane.
false. I don't know where you've got that from. This is not okay. This is not okay. That I feel like I've been set up, but okay. Right. I think that we can conclude that by saying, fair enough. You know, there were some difficult times in the last couple of
This
weeks.
is crazy, by the way.
But onwards and upwards. I'm going skiing next week. You best believe. Shoop, shoop. Exercise.
You're going for a day, are you not?
Yeah, but on the other ones. Yes, I'm skiing for 1 day. I'm
Okay.
going for 3 days. I'm skiing on 1 day.
So are we calling those 2 days just null and void?
let's just think
because
about this for a
you've-
second,
you've
because
got to travel somewhere.
I'm actually going to a festival on a ski slope, on a ski
Right.
mountain. So some would argue dancing is exercise.
Some would, most wouldn't.
Have you ever heard of Zumba?
Yeah.
Yeah, tell that to everyone on Strictly Come
I've
Dancing.
heard.
Tell them that they're not exercising, George.
You'll be doing a 2-step.
No, I won't.
You won't be doing a full-on
I
paso
will.
doble for 20
I
minutes.
I will.
Or doing a Zumba class.
Yes, I will. I will be doing exactly that. Do you know
Okay,
what? Whilst I'm away, then
if you
I'll
do
be
that,
doing.
film it for the whole 20 minutes.
Okay, full 20 minutes. And if
Yeah.
not, then I'll be doing like in my little hotel. I'll be doing workouts.
Yeah,
And I'll film those for you.
that's fine.
Okay. Agreed. Right, I'm glad that we got that out of the way, and I'm glad that everyone agrees with me. Yeah. Moving on. Wait, one thing that I wanted to talk about. I got to interview Millie Bobby Brown, and it was lit. Lit. L-I-T. She is one of my favourite celebrities that I've ever met, and it was my favourite interview I've ever done. Ever. Okay. No questions about that? No? Okay. What? Well, I was interviewing. It was amazing. So she walked into the room, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, she doesn't seem like she's in the best mood." She was just like on her phone, and I was like, "But then again, she's like 20 years old. Like I would be on my phone. She's got a busy day." And then I sat down, and I told her that I love her skincare brand. Well, actually, it was quite funny because her fiance was there, like in the room with us, and he walked in
And you
before
accidentally
me.
said, "I love your fiance." That's
No.
your skincare brand.
No, he walked in before me, and she went, "Hello, handsome boy," and I was like, "Oh, I thought she was speaking to me, because I didn't see him. So then I sit down and I go, oh, I thought you were speaking to me then. And she was like, ha, you're so funny. And I was like, oh, thank you, Millie Bobby Brown. And I was like, by the way, I love your skincare brand, Florence by Mills. Love it. And
I love your skincare brand, Florence by Mills. It's absolutely incredible.
No, love it. Oh my God. So then I feel like she just warmed up to me a little bit then. Because obviously when you do these press junkets, like my slot with her was at like 11 a.m.
Yeah.
She's probably been up since 6 doing the same interviews back
probably
to
gone
back.
gym beforehand and then...
Shut up. So she was probably like very tired by the time that she spoke to me. So I was like, do you know what? Like, let's just have a fun time. Asked her about her accent. And that's quite a touchy subject. So I gave her a Nando's gift card in like exchange for the information, basically. And I am trying my best. The interview that I did went like so viral. It was on TMZ. It was on Australian Morning News. Don't know why, but love you, Australia. But yeah, obviously I knew Millie Bobby Brown is like one of the biggest actresses in the world. Did not realize that something like that would get that much attention, like, and that people would care that much. Like, but yeah, no, it was amazing. I loved it. And I gave her a Nando's gift card, and I am praying that I get a Nando's black card from it. And I've not heard anything. Nando's have not even commented. Nando's have not messaged.
Crazy. Come on, guys.
Nando's, what you playing at? Like, that's really rude. I literally could have picked Wagamama's. I could have picked Pizza Express. And I chose Nando's because Nando's is my fave.
Do you know what she ate at Nando's?
She told me, so I met her again that night. 'Cause, we did like the screening of the movie, and then I interviewed the cast afterwards. And I said, and then I got a picture with her, and I asked her, I was like, what did you order? And she was like, just chicken wrap and chips. And I was like, Fez.
You didn't ask spice?
No, I did. I think she said, I feel like she said medium. I think she said medium. I thought, iconic girly.
A woman after my own heart.
Yeah, no, she's a Millie Bobby Slay. She is. Every time that I wanted to say her name as well, I had to say Millie Bobby Brown. I couldn't just say Millie.
That was like a contractually you weren't allowed to.
No, I just couldn't within me. And then so weird, when I was on the open top rooftop bus tour, there was a random giant sign that said Millie Bobby Brown is coming for her Millie Bobby crown. That just said it.
That's so crazy.
Do you know what? Fuck you, George.
What the hell is...
Shut up.
Is someone
George will literally sit here and be
Millie
like...
Bobby Brown doing on a massive billboard on Hollywood?
Shut up.
That's a pinch me moment.
George will tell me like, yeah, I went to a train platform with my mates this week, and I'm like, oh God, where did you go? Where'd you go? I'm like, oh, I interviewed Millie Bobby Brown. He's like, oh, sound. Cheers. Take your jacket off. Take your jacket off.
Not happening. Yeah, to be fair,
What have you been up to?
I should probably let you speak, shouldn't I? Because we've how long have we been going? We haven't let Max.
I told you I had a lot to catch up on.
Max speak much about his LA trip.
I want you to ask questions. I want you to be involved. I want you to care about me, George, for a second in your life.
I do care about you.
You care about me exercising. That's about it.
Your weight was getting out of hand.
You basically put me in a fat camp.
I haven't put you in a fat camp.
You're trying to.
You haven't even
I
arrived
feel like
yet.
I'm in a mental fat camp with you, and you've just got a whip against me, whipping me every moment. Oh, what have you been up to?
Not much.
What have I been up
to? Mother's Day. Saw my mama.
I forgot about Mother's Day.
Did you forget that?
I felt so bad. I called my mum yesterday, and I went, I'm so sorry. I've forgotten everything. I was like, nobody brought it up to me, and I've literally just like been in another country. Yeah. So I said, but luckily my mum's birthday is in April, so I just said I'm gonna get her an extra good birthday present. But I felt really bad. I know. What did you do with your mum?
My sister made me surprise her. So I just stood behind a pillar and I just turned up, didn't tell her, and she went, oh, sort of looking forward to a meal without you. No, she cried.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, she really didn't want me there.
Oh.
No, that was nice. She was cute. My nan was there as well.
Oh.
On Mother's Day, thoughts on people making posts or like story posts, be like, Happy Mother's Day, Mum. and their mum not being on socials.
Yeah, well, I literally brought this up because yesterday, so my mum has got Instagram now, and me and my, I was about to say my boyfriend, as if you don't know him, me and Andrew always joke because she always just likes every single story that I put on. She literally just has it to like follow me and my sister.
Yeah.
So I brought that up because I was like, because Andrew did a post for his mum, and I went, your mum's never going to see that, like what's the point? And then he was like, yeah, I know, but it's just nice, isn't it? And I was like, it's nice, but it's almost just like showing off that you've got a mum, like... Like, okay, we get it. You've got a mum. Like, so there, and then that made me think, oh, I've got a mum, and she actually looks at my Instagram stories. So I'll do considering I forgot fucking Mother's Day, I was like, I'll do an Instagram post. But yeah, I do. It's a bit random, but then half of me gets why people do it because like when other people do it, you don't want to seem like, oh, I don't love my mum. Yeah.
What about birthdays then? Because I've seen some people go like, happy birthday, mum.
Nah, that's ridiculous.
Like, well, she's not going to see that, is she?
Maybe if it's like a picture of you and like your family. And it's like you're just posting a nice picture of you and your family and you're like celebrating mum's birthday, but not like a picture of your mum on her birthday and she's never going to see it. Like that's random. Like that's also bragging that it's your mum's birthday.
I'm not too bothered about it, but I do. It's all right.
Wait, quick thing that I don't know if you would have seen. I don't know if this exists on your side of the internet. Kate Middleton. Have you seen that? The picture. No. You've not seen it?
Did she get married?
Tell me you're taking the piss.
Sorry, I haven't refreshed my Twitter in a while.
Are you taking the piss? Are you joking or are you being serious?
I'm joking.
So you have seen the picture?
I haven't seen the picture. What's the picture?
Guys, this is not even just my side of the internet. This is like world news. So Kate Middleton has not been seen in ages. Yes? Have you noticed that?
No.
Are you being serious? Did you? How do you not know this?
Well,
what am I dealing with here?
I mean,
It's like I don't know. It's like world news. Everyone's like, "Where is Kate Middleton?"
Yeah, but Cristiano Ronaldo might not be seen in ages, but I still wouldn't know for a while until people go, "Oh, by the way, he's missing."
Yeah, and that's what's happening.
Go, have we been checking up?
No, but that is
I haven't seen her in a while.
I'm not saying that I noticed. I'm saying it's world news because
you just said, "Have you not noticed? Have you not seen a picture of her in a while?"
Because people are saying. Where is she? It's like everywhere. Everyone, when that whole Glasgow Willy Wonka thing happened, everyone was like, she was the unknown. She was like working there. I can't believe that you've not seen this. Anyway, so she's not been seen in ages.
Right.
Mother's Day yesterday, she posted on her Twitter account a picture of her and her children that apparently Prince William took, and the actual foreign press has had to put out a statement because that picture was then posted in like all newspapers everywhere, and they had to put out a statement saying that this photo is illegal to be used, cannot be used because it's clearly photoshopped and it's a fake picture. What? She has posted a Photoshop picture of her and her children smiling, and you can see if you look into it, she's like, they've done it with AI. Like whoever has posted it has like done it with AI. I need to find it for you.
That's kind of crazy.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. So and then she put out a statement today. Bear in mind, like, because like Celebrity Big Brother is happening right now. Her uncle has been put into the Big Brother house purely because of how big of a story this is. And her uncle's been like kicked out. No one cares about him. They thought that he like come in and like spilled the tea, but he didn't. Look, this picture. I need to show it to you. So let me save it to my phone and then I can.
Wait, let me just quickly tweet it.
Yeah. This is the picture, and it's so obviously AI, like the weird wrist thing there, her hand, like, and then there's like you can see like the wispy hair, like it's literally even her face, it just like comes out of nowhere, like it's so bizarre, and it's fake. Like so, her Twitter account posted, "Will took this, like having a great Mother's Day with my kids or whatever." Then she posted that. And the literal foreign press have had to do a statement saying, yeah, this photo is not able to be used in any journalism because we have found that it's completely false. And then she put out a statement this morning saying, Princess of Wales apologises for any confusion over Mother's Day family photo, saying she occasionally experiments with editing. That's an official statement put out. How weird.
Maybe she's like ill.
Got a BBL. Oh. I mean, what's going on?
My only thought is
ill. But then, like, why not say that? Like, no one would be like, there's more stuff happening because nobody's saying anything.
Maybe she wants to be, maybe like private and not be other people's business.
But then you don't really marry into the royal family, do you? If that's what you want. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a bit suspect. This is the thing. It's such a huge story because now, originally it was just like Kate Middleton has not been spotted in like 3 months. And then it was like, oh, her uncle's been brought into the CBB house. Maybe he's going to say something. And then he was saying loads of really weird, elusive things like, yeah, she's okay. And then it was like, and then they'd be like, have you heard from her in a while? It's hard to get hold of Kate at the best of times. So like he was giving non-answers.
Yeah.
So the mystique is growing. Then the Glasgow Willy Wonka thing happened, and everyone was making memes saying that she's just been spotted at the Glasgow Willy Wonka thing. Like she is the unknown. Like she's the Oompa Loompa. All this hilariousness. But then when that became a viral meme, Kate Middleton also became a viral meme because of it. And now they put out that picture. Weird.
Yeah.
Wild. Wait, I'll send it to you, Callum, so we can put it in the thing. It
odd.
is crazy. I would have thought that you would have for sure, because that's like world news. That's not like my news.
No, I haven't seen that.
That is crazy. And you can it's so obviously AI. Even like the background, like it's fully AI. Weird. The way that they were just like, the Princess of Wales just enjoys to experiment with editing. What? Oh, watch this. She got face app and she's just like having a good time. Like
that is a weird statement to make,
isn't it? Like that's so obviously not true. And then but she posted it like that Prince William had taken the picture. So again, it's like, why is she trying to pretend that like she's close with him and like he's taking pictures? That has something happened between them. There's so much speculation out there. I reckon it's going to be like she had like a mole removed or something and she just didn't want to take it. It'll be something so minuscule. But it could also be something huge because why would they try to cover it up in that way?
That is
weird.
Crazy
times. One sec, I had. No, that was everything.
Awards shows.
Oh yes, the Oscars.
Oscars occurred. I saw 2 bits.
Oh, what did you see?
Both of which were John Cena's.
Yes.
He was knackered. And then.
Do you think he was actually naked, or do you think he had?
No, he wasn't naked. He'd have like a little like budgie smuggler on or something. Yeah. But then Ryan Gosling
singing.
Yeah.
Really good.
That was pretty cool.
I thought it was good. Yeah. I thought it was a shame. I don't think Barbie won any Oscars.
No.
But I kind of feel two ways about it because in one hand I'm like, it was like arguably the biggest film of the year with like everyone talking about it, and I think it had like next to like Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
I think it was like the most successful.
Yeah.
But then it's also like, was I watching Barbie like, oh my god, this is going to win so many Oscars? Or was I watching it and being like, this is a really fun film? Or like, this is like a powerful film, but like in a really fun way. Whereas like Oppenheimer, I was like, okay, this is going to win Oscars. Even though I was like, I don't want to watch this any longer. It's making me really uncomfortable. So, and like, I view it as, if I am enjoying it, it's probably not going to win any Oscars. So, yeah.
What are your thoughts on award shows? Rigged? ?
Yes. Oh my god, they're so rigged.
Yeah.
They're literally, the Grammys, literally, like, there's direct correlation between artists that, like, perform and then win.
Yeah.
And it's like, if Taylor Swift didn't show up one year, she's not even nominated.
But then also, in terms of nominations, Brits, not one nomination for Fred again.
Isn't the Brits public voted, though?
No.
Is it not?
They do have one category that is
Yeah. Is it album of the year might be public voted, I think.
No, that wouldn't be. It
is it?
Much.
Because I know one of the awards that Ray won, she said, like, the fact my fans voted for this.
Yeah. But like,
is Fred again that big though?
Absolutely huge.
He actually is. Yeah.
He had
in your
like,
two's world.
No, genuinely, like
I'm not having this.
I'm telling you,
not having this.
I'm being fair. Honestly, like people are fans of him that I wouldn't think were fans of him. Genuinely.
I'm typing in Fred again 2023 numbers just to see what he.
What's
Genuinely,
his listeners on Spotify?
It would be ridiculously huge.
But also, his last year was like his breakout year. Ray's was before then, obviously. So, but
guys, I'm not being funny. He's not that big. 17.2 million monthly listeners.
That's
not that big considering like what like big artists are. If you tell me someone's global, Taylor Swift is 105.3 million.
Are you?
Yeah, I know, but like
serious right now.
Right. Okay.
That's probably more fair.
Yeah. 32.8.
Okay.
Fred again is not that big.
I'm sorry, but the UK, Ray wiped the floor with everyone.
Yeah.
On 32.
Mm-hmm.
and you're telling me he's not even got a nomination at 17, and you're saying that's normal.
I'm not saying he shouldn't have been nominated, but I'm not being like, oh my god, he is the biggest artist in the world.
No, as in last year was huge for him.
Yeah, but I mean, last year was huge for me. In my life, last year was huge. I weren't nominated for any Brits. And I have 0 monthly listeners. Well, actually, not true. Podcast, woo. Actually, might not be true because of my. Oh yeah, actually, shall we have a look how many monthly listeners I have? Do I have any? Will it be under my name? No, it probably won't be. Oh wait, Max Balegde is an artist. 0 monthly listeners. Wait, let me search Lucy Edwards, because that's who How Does a Blind Girl was under. Let's see how many monthly listeners. Oh my god, do you want to know how many monthly listeners How Does a Blind Girl Know What's in a Jar has? I want you to try and guess.
Like 300.
Yeah, 332. Who is listening to this song? Who are the 332 people listening to How Does a Blind Girl Know What's in a Jar?
Pre's playlist.
Yeah,
or something.
probably. That's so. Yeah, true. That is so bizarre.
But, Fred again, not.
Yeah, to be fair, if I think of dance music, he should definitely have been nominated.
And did you see was it Calvin Harris or?
Yes, the performance.
Yeah, no, I don't think it was a performance. They've got rid of the dance award for the Brits.
Oh, have they?
And they replaced it with another one.
Wow.
And Roman Kemp was like, "How do you feel about winning this new award? Obviously, the first person to ever win it." And he was like, "Well, you got rid of the dance award, so I guess I'll take this." No, it's pretty sure that's how it unfolded. But
oh my
god,
god,
it's pretty crazy.
That's so bizarre. Why would they get rid of a dance award? Well, that'll be why he wasn't nominated, surely.
But then either outside of that, there's like breakout artists or like something like that. Like
I think they don't. I think unanimously, award shows don't appreciate dance music,
which is
as
crazy.
much
Dance
as,
is like one of the biggest genres in the UK.
Well, they don't appreciate dance, and like sometimes pop music doesn't get. They're both in that same category of like really popular, but like they're not seen as like as creative or like as artistically integral as like other songs are, which I disagree with. Do you know what? Put a banging donk on it and give him a foot and Brit award.
But it's always very weird. Like every now and then, you like an award gets given to someone. You're like, that I did not expect.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when I was watching the Brits, I realized that I'm a bit old now because I didn't know who anyone was. I knew maybe 6 people mentioned: Ray, Kylie Minogue, Calvin Harris, Ellie Goulding. Who else performed? I don't even know. I can't remember. Dua Lipa, of course.
Yeah.
That was literally pretty much it. Like, I'm just very uncultured, and I saw Ray. I forgot to tell you this. 2 days after the Brit Awards, I go to this Hilton event. How sick is this? So Hilton do these like parties, and I'm like promoting them. And you go, and it's a secret artist. Like, you don't find out until you get there who it's going to be. And we were told, obviously, it was going to be Ray. But they were like, we booked Ray like 6 months ago for this, when like she was just taking off. Like, she's just broken a record, won the most Brit Awards ever. And 2 days later, she has to come and perform for a room of 100 people. It was sick. Like, I was a Ray fan before. After seeing her, I was like, whoa, she is so good.
I always find that whenever I see anybody live, like, people do it the opposite. I feel like I do it the opposite way, where people a lot of the time listen to people's songs loads leading up to it, and then they watch them and they're like, oh, this is sick. I'm like the opposite way around. I listen to them live and then just go, oh, they're pretty sick, actually.
Have you ever seen Fred again live?
No, annoyingly,
like
we went to we did a platform roulette, went to Manchester, went to a warehouse project because of Arthur's like management or whatever, like being in the music world. His one of his bosses in some way was able to get us in to go on stage behind the person that was performing with like 3,000, 4,000 people in front of them. Oh,
that's so cool.
Day after was Fred again.
Oh, that is shit. Who was it?
I don't know, but it was still like sick. But when you're up there, and like obviously that's where all the speakers are just going up. It was on this platform, and my whole body was just shaking with every like bit of bass. It was crazy.
That must be so wild. Yeah, being a DJ must actually be so fun, because
I thought you were about to say it must be so like actually like detrimental to your health.
Oh yeah, that too.
Like that, like your ears must be fucked. Your whole body just like, constantly being vibrated.
They have like big headphones and stuff though, don't they?
Yeah.
But it must be so fun to just be like, right, I'm doing the playlist. You lot have a good time. Like,
yeah, no, it would be so.
And then
cool.
like a good song's coming up, and you're like teeing it up, and then you like see everyone's reaction.
You can see lots of people are learning to become DJs these days. Like a lot of social media people have started doing it. Vicstar, have you seen Vicstar? One of the sidemen.
Oh no.
There's Summer Rae. I know who that is. I imagine.
Summer Rae, Summer Gay.
Some are gay.
Me.
Do you know who Summer Rae is?
No.
No, he doesn't know who that is.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Callum off camera just went, what?
No,
yeah,
no,
right, okay.
She's a big
Summer Rae.
American.
What, is she like a porn star or something?
No.
Oh. She's a big what? American YouTuber?
I don't know.
I do not know these people. Instagram. Oh, right. So I'm guessing a beautifully attractive woman who has loads of followers on Instagram, and these two straight boys are confused as to why I don't follow her.
There isn't.
Oh. Yeah. Summer Rae.
She's been around for quite a while.
How?
That's why
Yeah, but I am very ignorant.
Where is?
And I don't
I can't find her
please.
account.
It's SOMM.
Oh, Summer Rae.
S.
Oh yeah,
Summer.
25 million on Instagram.
I mean, I still don't know who that is. I've never seen this person in my life.
Can we do this segment more often where we just scroll Instagrams?
Yeah, that's really entertaining. No, don't know who that is, but yeah.
Oh yeah, but DJs is the way forward.
Yeah, I would love that. I once thought about
I know one that you'll know.
Who?
Gokwan.
Gokwan.
He's a DJ.
Gokwan is a DJ.
Have
I've
you
seen
seen
Gokwan perform.
Shaquille O'Neal is a DJ.
Really?
Weird.
Yeah, like
That is wild.
what's his name? I think it's quite funny. He was,
Weird name.
yeah,
So
he,
performed at the
yeah.
biggest
What's
festival.
Really?
what's
He's
in-
a dance music DJ.
What's it called?
Really?
The
Paris
festival?
Hilton is a DJ.
Inside Out. Not that's not the one I'm talking about. It's the big one in like
Tomorrowland.
Somewhere. Tomorrowland's one.
Yeah.
Inside Out.
Really? Paris Hilton is the highest paid female DJ in the world. No, that's not surprising. She's really good as well.
Nonsense, mate. DJ Diesel, that's what his name is.
DJ Diesel.
That's so sick. And he just
Is that
dwarfs
sick?
the decks because he's like, wow, tall is Shaq.
Yeah, no, he's massive. I would love to be a DJ, but like I want to do. Do you know what I actually contemplated once?
7-1.
7-1. That's crazy. I contemplated like organizing my own event where like when I started to get followers and I realized like loads of people love songs like High School Musical and like Glee and Taylor
Yeah.
Swift, all that. I was like, why don't I put on like a bottomless brunch event and like go around the country and like just play these songs and like have like people come. But there, I know, and I was like, that sounds so fun. Like, I would actually love that. Like, to be like orchestrating a bottomless brunch for loads of people that
Yeah.
like that sort of music. That would. Do you know there's a full band called I can't remember, but they basically Swiftageddon. They go around the country and just play Taylor Swift songs in like huge venues. The entire night is Taylor Swift songs, sold out tours. They are like making so much money. All that they have to do is pay for the rights to use the music, and like they just tour around the country. I took Andrew for his birthday. It was amazing. It was us.
Well, I don't want to hear about what you did afterwards.
No, it was just us and like loads of like 16 to 18-year-old girls in red lipstick.
Okay, well, that was good.
What?
I took Andrew for his birthday.
Oh,
That's
I didn't get that at the time. But yeah, no. So could just do something. Glee fab, Glee addict.
what was I going to say?
Yeah. But anything else to catch up on?
I've been getting into my animals recently.
Right, weirdo. Okay. What you getting
Takes
into?
a bit of no.
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 Oh my god.
I've been watching a lot of animal-based YouTube. It's genuinely interesting. Do you know about the anatomy of a platypus?
Do you think I know about the anatomy of a platypus?
I don't know, but you might want to hear about
I
it.
weirdly saw a video of one the other day for the first time, and I thought of you because when you sang that Perry the Platypus song, and
Yeah.
I'd only ever seen a cartoon one. I'd never seen a real
they
one.
Are
They are
crazy,
weird.
yeah. So they are one of two. I don't want to get the name wrong, but they're one of only two species of mammal in the world that lay eggs.
Yes.
So in some point in the
I am the second species.
what's it called? It's called a something night. Aphrodisiac. Yeah, it's called an aphrodisiac.
Aphrodisiac.
No, that's not an do you know what an aphrodisiac
Hermaphrodite.
is?
Hermaphrodite.
That's not.
No.
That's someone who's got both sets of genitalia.
Yeah, does that not count? Both.
What's echidna? That's it. So it's called an echidna is the other thing.
Right.
But the platypus lays eggs. Basically, when they were evolving, one sprouted off this way, the other sprouted off this way, but we all started from things that lay eggs. Except one's monotremes, one's like an endotreme or something now. So we're like endotremes or whatever that's called. That could be getting completely wrong. Yeah. But that means our eggs, we stopped laying them, and they just stay inside us.
Like women have eggs, you mean?
Yeah, so they just stay inside us. That's what one path went off with. Okay. The other path went off as a monotreme, right?
And they carry on laying eggs.
Pretty crazy stuff. They just lay eggs and like a mammal comes out. Yeah. Also, the only mammal outside, like one of like 4 or 5 mammals that have venom. Did you know platypus have in their hind leg, they've got a little spine that they can jab into things and it induces it with venom.
Wow. Is it dangerous to humans?
I don't think so, no. Not massively anyway. Their bill, you'd think when you touch it, it'd be like a duck's bill, right? Like quite hard. No, soft
bill.
It's got the most. It's like electroreceptors or something, so it can sense a muscle being contracted. That's how they do it. But it's got like the most out of any mammal, because mammals don't really use that anymore. Like the echidna's got it, but it's only got like 200. It's got like 10,000 in its thing, so it can't really see. It just goes around like that in the seabed.
Wow.
Things contract all over the place, and it just goes, "Oh, that's where that is," and noms it up, which is pretty wild. Its fur completely watertight.
What's that mean? Waterproof?
Yeah, waterproof. Just goes in and so it could just stay under there for ages. It's a crazy that being a lot down the line at some point related to us. That's quite crazy. I thought.
That is crazy. That is wild. Platypus. I like a platypus.
Also, they're that big.
Really?
Some of them, there's like giant ones, but they're that like the regular ones, like sort of.
I just like to stay away from animals. It's not for me. I literally.
You're not an animal enjoyer.
I'm a dog enjoyer. That's about it. Even a horse I don't fuck with. Not a cat.
Don't fuck with cats.
I had a pet hamster and I didn't hold it once because it would scare me.
I held it once, and then I dropped it, and then we had to buy it.
You had to dye it?
Buy it.
What does
we
that
had to
mean?
dye it. We had to dye it red because of the blood. No, when I got my hamster, we were giving them to hold.
You dropped it in the shop?
Yeah, I dropped it in the shop, and they went, "Yeah, you're gonna have to buy that
one." That's quite random. No, but I'm just not an animal. Like even sheep in a field, don't want them near me. Cows. Push. I met this girl in Australia who has 2 pet furry
She was
cows.
quite hairy.
No, she has 2 pet. Do you know them like hairy cows? Them like brown hairy ones.
Long hair. What are they called? Highland cow.
Yes, she has 2 of those, and they're cool. Adorable.
They've got a haircut. That's cool. When an animal's got a haircut, that's cool.
It is actually really cool. I could maybe have a bird.
You've tried that in the past. But
it didn't work
that's not
out.
for you.
It didn't work out. I love.
What bird would you have? I want a African grey.
Oh, Chanel.
Is that one of the only ones that can speak to you?
Yeah, I don't really want one that can speak to me though.
You know, crows can speak to you.
Can they?
Yeah, big time.
They can, don't they?
They imitate.
Do you know Wendy Williams?
No, I don't know her.
Well, I've explained her on this podcast. You should know her. She once, because she would report on news that was happening. Yeah. She said that if Kim and Kanye actually got married, then she would eat crow on the thing, and then they did, and she actually ate crow on her show. It was so iconic. She's such an icon. But yeah.
Weirdly, speaking about birds, has just reminded me. I've got I saw a TikTok come up of this is so nerdy of me still. So, do you know kookaburras?
I've heard of it.
They lay their eggs in other birds' species nests.
I saw this. Yeah. Wild. And then they pretend.
Yeah, and the other birds raise them
and
they
kill
own.
Their babies.
Yeah, they just push all the other babies out their nests.
Wild.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. That's actually wild. And then they've got this giant one baby, and they're none the wiser.
But by then it's too late once they've realised it's not theirs, and they're like, oh fuck. Well, I've just raised someone else's kid accidentally.
That is actually wild. When I went to that Planet Earth thing, and I saw... I like watching about animals.
Yeah.
I don't want to be near them. I'm not one of these people that wants to go on a safari.
I love zoos. Do you not like going to a zoo?
I hate zoos.
Why do you hate... Do you hate...
zoos, first of all, I would rather watch a wildlife programme than go to a zoo and see loads of animals just locked up and sad. They all objectively look sad.
A conservation zoo.
But they always how can you conserve an elephant? Elephant.
Well, one that you've like a rescue or
well, I went to
could not
Thailand.
survive in the wild.
When I was in Thailand, we went to like an elephant sanctuary.
Yeah.
And we were told beforehand, like, it's all like these are all rescued animals, everything. And then they had like iron chains around their legs, and I was like, they don't look like they're having the best time.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't trust those ones.
No, but I don't know. I just don't like a zoo. Like, just
you not
let
like
them be.
looking at animals. They're just like
not in person.
So cool.
Like a dog, yeah, love a dog.
I could just sit there for ages and just look at them.
I get scared of them though. I think they just want to kill me. They're so unhappy they would kill me. I don't want them to kill me.
They're not all unhappy. Some zoos are bad, but
most, like if you're a tiger, you don't want to live in a zoo. Something like a meerkat fairs. Like if you're having a good time and you're a meerkat and you've got your old little holes. Things like penguins, I think that's shit. Like, yeah, they're protected from being eaten, but, like, you want to at least have a little bit of a dive in the sea, don't you?
Yeah.
Shamu.
Did you know there's penguins? I feel like... I don't know, I'll ask the question.
Oh.
Did you know that penguins don't just exist in the snow?
No. Where else do they exist?
There's some that just, like... forest penguins. I thought I was
really?
Wait, maybe not forest. Where do penguins
really?
live? Yeah, genuinely, there's like island penguins that are just like all over like the beach and shit.
Oh,
wait,
I did not know this.
10 places where penguins live in the wild. You've got Antarctica, obviously.
Oh wait, no, I knew that some like
Australia.
live on like beaches.
Little Australian penguin.
Oh, because in Happy Feet they're at beaches.
Little Argentinian penguin.
Oh, that's cute.
Falkland
I can see
Islands,
that.
Just chilling around on the. It's quite cool, isn't it?
I can see that. But I think they're also places where like it will get cold.
No, Australia, mate.
Australia is cold in the winter. Not cold. I went and
New
it was
Zealand,
cold. I was cold.
South Africa.
Yeah, they're beach penguins. Yeah.
But don't get cold in South Africa in the winter
think
to a
it
point where they're
does.
just like chilling in snow.
No, I don't think it'll be snowing. But like, I think that penguins. Do they not have to be? Well, actually, no. The Antarctic ones will be cold, won't they?
Sandwich Islands.
Right. I feel like we're not being interesting.
That is interesting. Penguins.
Yeah.
live all
No.
over the
Okay.
gaff.
Yeah. I like a penguin. To be fair, if I was going to have a pet, I could have a duck or a penguin as a bird.
They shit everywhere. Though.
Otter, no, too vicious. When I went to that,
Yeah.
when we had otters on us,
Yeah.
that was a bit dodgy for me.
Yeah. Went to
Otter cafe
a
in Japan.
zoo afterwards on a platform roulette, and
Oh, did you?
somebody at the zoo recognised us, so we got
Well,
to.
yeah, you told me this.
Yeah, we got to meet the otters and meet.
Yeah.
We got to touch the what's he called? Aardvark. Big old boys. They are tough skinned as well. They are weird looking motherfuckers.
Ooh.
But,
I've never seen an aardvark.
yeah, fed the otters. Fed the otters.
Sorry.
And yes, the woman was like, she was like, they may look cute, but don't let that trick you.
Yeah.
You don't want to touch them because they will rip your fingers off.
Yeah. Meanwhile, me and you in a cafe in
Yeah.
Japan with them climbing around our heads, like, woo! This is so crazy. Oh, right. I think that we should do our job. We have been chatting shit for far too long.
Hell yeah.
Let's just do a little bit of our job. Let's do one aspect of our job.
Oh,
Oh
I've
my
got
god,
an email.
I've completely forgot about that. Sorry. Have you got one as well?
Yeah.
Oh my god, what are the chances? And do you know what?
Let's combine them and.
I've just heard word from head office that you need to take that jacket off.
I've just heard fuck.
Yeah. He's got a beaver tail and a bill, and the women swoon
whenever they hear him say.
It's Perry the platypus.
Doobie doobie doo why doobie doobie doo why hey.
Right, will you give me a backing song for me reading this?
Do you want to rap it?
Yeah, but you have to do a backing song.
Okay.
But we have to also pay attention to what I'm saying.
Okay.
Hi, Max and George. Are you ready now? Dilemma coming in hot. This is low-key serious but high-key embarrassing. I'm nearly 23 and I've never had a boyfriend. Been on a date and barely even had a situationship. There's definitely worse things that can happen, but it's a bit shit when everyone around you is in a relationship. I know I'm definitely not the prettiest person in the world, but I don't think I'm necessarily the ugliest. Oh yeah, and it's not like I don't have any sort of self-confidence. So George, do you feel like there's any sort of pressure to get in a relationship, or do you fully believe it will happen when it happens? I try to stay positive, but I don't know if I can keep it up. LMAO. Love you lots anyway, and see you bitches on tour. That was good. I did quite good. Thank you. There's a PS at the bottom. PS, George, if you're still single and have the lowest standards imaginable, hit me up. Oh my god, they've literally given their Instagram. Don't read it out loud. Fine. So they're basically asking you if you're embarrassed that you've been single all this time.
It's nice, wasn't it? Nice one to be wrapped too. Not really. I don't think it's...
They said, do you feel pressure from people? Do you like meet family?
Oh yeah, every single family member.
Really?
My sister said to me yesterday, she was like, I'm doing... We're obviously grouping everyone together for the wedding for different tables, and we're sorting out the guest list and stuff. And she was like, I have put you down a +1. And then she was like, so, you know, if you get a girlfriend, then maybe, but if not, you can just bring Arthur if you want. I was like, that is really quite depressing, isn't it? But I don't know. I don't feel much pressure. Like, every now and then my parents or my grandparents ask, like, are we going to die before we see you with anyone? I say, here's hoping. No, I'm just like, sorry to let you down, guys. No
it's not
progress
really a
on
letdown.
that.
I think parents and like family more than anything, they just want to see you like successful in whatever that is. So I think you would probably feel more pressure if you weren't like being successful in your job.
Yeah.
They'd probably be like, oh god, is he gonna find anyone? Like, what's he gonna do?
Yeah.
But I think because it's kind of like I wouldn't say you're single out of choice, but I wouldn't say you're like actively seeking a relationship either. If you get what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like if something came along, you wouldn't be like, no, I want to be single. I'm in my single era.
Yeah.
But you equally, that's not happening.
Like, I don't really care.
Yeah.
But I do.
I think.
But I also don't.
I think you don't care because you've never had a relationship, so you almost don't even know what you're missing. You've never been in love. That's quite sad. Oh. Do you think you've ever been in love with anyone? I think you'd know if you had. It's such like a distinct feeling, like you see them and, you know, you start to get a bit bashful and, you know, you like look over at them from across the table and maybe like slide them a drink. Oh shit.
Why have you done that,
I don't know, I was trying to be funny.
Just...
Thank you. Oh my god, you're in love with me! Oh my god!
Yeah.
No, okay. But yeah, no, that's quite sad. You've never been in love.
No, but I'm... it'll happen. Like,
Will it though?
Yeah. I don't... it's...
How old were your parents when they met? They were in uni, weren't they?
No, they were like 16.
Oh my god, so they've like fully been in love, like love story.
Yeah,
baby,
so
just say
has
yes.
my sister with her boyfriend.
So you are.
And my
the
grandparents literally gave birth to my dad at 19.
Well, that explains why your family are probably more like, right, what's going on? Because I think that's not that that's abnormal, but that is like a lot of perfect love stories one after another, if you get what I mean. And
yeah,
that's quite
big
rare.
Time. Yeah, I'm not. I don't think it's embarrassing. No, you shouldn't be embarrassed to be single.
No, this person shouldn't. You should be. This person shouldn't be.
Thanks. But no, I think it's just...
No, it's not embarrassing.
Like,
it's not embarrassing.
It'll happen for everyone at some point. Like,
honestly, like if you have lucked out by meeting me when I'm in a relationship. I was the most tragic single person you have ever met in your entire life. I so badly wanted a relationship. I would go on dates all the time with people, like, and after I would get with people all the time, and that was more embarrassing than just like being chill.
Yeah.
So, I find it weird that you've never known me single.
Yeah.
Like the entire time that I've known you, I've been with Andrew. That's quite crazy. I find it wild that I've been with someone for that long. People are now asking us if we're going to get engaged. Can you imagine me getting engaged?
Yeah.
I can't.
I can imagine you settling down.
Oh, I feel like I'm already settled down. I've
Yeah.
got a house and a beaver tail and a bill.
Mm.
It's so weird. Oh, freaks me out a little bit. But anyway.
Advice. What was she saying?
I mean, just don't be. I mean, he basically just gave the advice. It's like you shouldn't be embarrassed. It's nothing to be embarrassed about.
Yeah, like people go along all the time.
People do like mass murdering. That's well more like you should be embarrassed about that. People like commit crimes. You're just chilling single.
Yeah, that's embarrassing, isn't it?
That is embarrassing. If I met someone and they were like, "Oh, I'm a mass murderer," I'd be like, "Weirdo."
Yeah, I'm sure that's what Fred
Cringe.
West's biggest worry was. Just, I hope people think I'm cool.
Would you be embarrassed if you got arrested? I would be.
Yeah, because I
Imagine if
haven't
we
done
found
anything
out-
that's worth arresting me for.
Imagine we find out George Clarke gets arrested for like beating up 5 people. That would be the wildest time. That would be crazy. What do you think is the legitimate, most likely thing that I would get arrested for?
Tax fraud.
Tax fraud.
Yeah, you try and work.
Why are you trying to insinuate that I don't pay my taxes? No, I do. Luckily I pay my accountant to do that for me.
It'd be something that you think
Is legal.
like you've been told is like just like a petty crime or you can get away with or something, and you'll be there arguing with them, be like, you can't take me away for this. I know my rights or something, and then you're just
Like me
actually just
getting
being completely
refused
incorrect.
from the restaurant in Beverly Hills.
Yeah, something along those lines. Just like like you think you're well in the right, and it's just like, unfortunately, Max, that's just incorrect.
Have you ever shoplifted anything?
No.
I once was like, I basically, when I went to uni, I was like, I think I'm like really boring and I've never done anything like that, like crazy in my life.
So
I was like,
nick a few things.
no, so I was like, shall I try to like shoplift something? Like, shall I actually try to do it? And I tried to shoplift an avocado and like put it in my pocket, walked around the entire shop. As I got to the checkout, panicked so much and just put it back. And I was like, this life is not for me. Like, I can't do it.
Wow, what a heist that would have been.
I know, just one avocado, but imagine. But I wasn't built for that life. I really wasn't. And I think like people are just committing crimes on the daily.
Oh yeah, big time.
Like, it couldn't be me. I'd be too scared.
People do it all over. I was cycling back from somewhere the other day, and I just saw a fight break out on the side of the street.
Yeah, not me. I don't want to fight.
Like in that circumstance, do you just stop and watch? I feel like you have to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I always watch stuff like that.
Would you? What if it? At what point do you go?
Do I drive off or get involved?
You're not getting involved.
No, I'm not getting.
At what
No,
point
like
do
if you saw
go?
like someone like beating up a child, would you get involved?
I
I think I tried to run them over with my car. I don't know what my body would be able to do.
What, the person beating them up or the child?
The child.
Kicking while he's down.
No, I don't know. I think it's just
I
not
feel
for
like
me.
in London,
Yeah, actually, in London, it's just scary, isn't it? Because
yeah,
you don't know.
I-
They could have knives. They could turn on you.
as a lot of people do turn me on. But
What? Yeah, dude, take your hat off. Take your jacket off now before we finish the episode. Come on, take it off just before we finish. Take it off. Come on. Take the jacket off. Unzip it a little bit. Unzip it a little bit.
Stop it! Stop trying to get me stripped.
Come on. Take it off. Take it off.
What would someone?
We need to wrap this episode up, by the way, but I'm willing to answer whatever this question is. Go
I
on.
don't know. I don't know what I was going to say. Like, what would you do if you saw somebody in London just like beating up a little kid? Would you?
I would call the police.
Yeah, I'd call the police, but then would you intervene? Because the police aren't going to get there in time.
I mean, what if it's just like me?
I
I would assess the situation. Like, can
I'd go,
I help?
Excuse me, can you stop, please? That doesn't seem preferable.
Yeah, I think
And
I
then-
would assess as to, can I help? If this is a huge guy beating up a small child,
He doesn't need my help.
no, then then like, how am I going to help this situation? I'm not going to be able to because I'm too weak. Whereas after my 66 days are over, absolutely,
You will be able to
diving in their
walk
head
so
first.
quickly over to him.
Yes, my stamina will be all the way up here. They won't be able to catch me. So yeah, easy. No, yeah, that's my answer. What about you?
Yeah, I think I'd just go, "Oi, stop it, you!" And then I'd take my top off.
Well, I got in that fight with that person who gave me a bruised ear, didn't I? Do you remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, wild times. Anyway, we've told that story. Right. I feel like this has been a weird episode.
It's been so weird. I've been in a different realm the whole time.
I just feel like I've not seen you in so long, so I just wanted to catch you up on my life, and then you wanted to catch me up on your animals. And you know what? That sums us up perfectly.
I haven't even started on the thylacine.
Well, you'll have to tune in next week for the thylacine. That sounds like a thyroid. Thylacine?
The thylacine.
Right, tell me in 20 seconds what that is.
Or the striped dog.
Wow.
It's perceived to be extinct, as the last known one was a guy called Benjamin in a zoo in Tasmania. However, that died in 1938, and it hasn't been pictured since because the dingo population has driven it out of its indigenous areas. However, there is one area, I don't really know where, but it's in between. It's in like a valley where dingoes can't populate, and there's a tribe that was living there where they were spotted with. They have dogs that hunt for them, and they were spotted with a small dog with stripes on its back, heavily thought to be a thylacine. Yeah. They then go into that area to try and to see if that thing is still alive. 80 years later, that dog, they said, it got ill. The other dogs killed it because they don't use dogs in the same way we do. It's just a weapon for them. That dog then died. They then cooked and ate it because that's just what they do. And then they went over to where the bones were buried, found the jawbone. It was an exact replica of what a thylacine jawbone would be. So now they're going out trying to see if that is an area that they still reside in, which is pretty cool if you ask me. I found that quite cool.
But you know what? If you are a thylacine, comment down below and we can finally crack this case once and for all.
If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you're notified every time that we upload. If you are listening, give us a like, give us a follow, and download us so you can listen to us on the go.
And make sure that you get tickets to our tour. Like we said, there's a last few available. Ever since we started speaking about it, they've been going very quickly. So now is your sign. And if you would like to send in a dilemma to us, please do so via our email, theuselesshotlinepodcast@gmail.com, or check out our Insta because we've got lots of fun things going on socials, baby. And until next time, if you or anybody that you know is
wants
a thylacine,
start working out.
Oh, that too. If you want to work out with
just
a thylacine,
just go on a walk. It's transport.
Just go on a walk with a thylacine. Yeah. Love you lots. Take your jacket off.